We are out here trying to recover a mystical helm of some kind from some dudes who took it. These Ashwinders who seem to... Oh, goodness. Wasn't ready for that. Ashwinder Executioner. That was new.
This has become personal.
Who said that? Ah.
There they are. The Ashwinders.
Okay, I don't know why he was so tanky.
Revelio.
But he was. Supposedly, these guys stole that... whatever it's called. This helmet for the goblins? That we're trying to get back to give to our goblin so he can go be a double agent. I don't know. It seems like a little bit of a long shot. Make sure we pick up whatever this junk is. Troll boogies. Oh, I forgot. There was a little bit of a troll here. Did we get the item or not? Recover helmet from thieves. No, we still need to get the helmet. I thought we were right on top of it.
Revelio.
But apparently not.
That's it.
Helmet. Uh-oh. Reinforcements.
Did you hear that?
I'll watch the light go out of your eye.
Okay, hold on. I would much rather have... I think this one... Let's see how that does. Use the pulso to launch an airborne enemy into something. Darn it, they changed our requirement. Hold on. Oh, they summoned in some Inferni. Dude. So those Ashwinder assassins... Excuse me, sir? Please come back down. Wow. Well, we really did it there. I've never seen someone get launched like that. The assassins summoned in some Inferni, making it incredibly worthwhile having a fireball. This helmet has actually been like a nightmare and a half. Why can't we pick this up? Okay. Keep your secrets. This helmet's been like a nightmare and a half to try and get. Where didn't that guy go flying to? I mean, he hit the lake.
Revelio.
Can we hit those guys from here? Hold on.
Confringo. Levioso. Confringo.
Bit of a long shot. Bit of a long shot. All right. Well, let's let our dude know we've got the helmet. Hopefully he... Oh, excuse me, Mr. Owl. What are the odds that an owl is flying right at us right then, huh? So, this goblin is supposedly going to work for us on our side. And we are going to give him the helmet, and he's going to go give it to the leader.
Safe to explore in there.
The leader of the rebellion here. The goblin revolutionary. We'll see what happens with Log Dog.
I retrieved the helmet from the Ashwinders.
Well done. This is sure to impress Ranrock.
The helmet shines even more brightly than I imagined. The etchings, the contour of the profile. Remarkable.
It is stunning.
It looks stunning, Lodgok. I see why you wanted it back.
You did the thieves a service by recovering it. I know many a goblin who would have killed for it.
Ah, then I am glad to be rid of it myself.
Thank you. This should earn Ranrock's trust. I will take it to him immediately. It may distract him from his search.
His search?
It is merely an inkling. You have impressed me greatly, friend. I am glad that I trusted you.
Doesn't seem like you trust me.
We shall speak soon. Best to keep our arrangement quiet for now. Many will not believe that our aims might possibly be aligned.
Lord Gok, what should we do about the helmet thieves?
I'm afraid there's no choice but to stop them.
Oh, this
Go
is
to
old
the-
dialogue.
Get-
So the weird thing here is he has some idea about Ranrock's plan, and he's not going to tell us. And the additional weirdness is that not only does he have some idea about what Ranrock is searching for, and he's not going to tell us, but also he told us earlier that to goblins, whoever created, whoever crafted, whoever forged the item, they are the rightful owner. So it's a little kind of nebulous why he also thinks that
Thank you again for delivering those potions.
if we, Ranrock didn't make the helmet, right? If we give him the helmet, that that'll be the right thing to do. He seems very convinced of it. But I'm not sure that's true at all. It's a very interesting loot economy. It's just a flat value based on the quality of the item. So blue items are always 90 gold. Doesn't matter. Green items are always 60. Doesn't matter the level or anything else associated with them. Purple are always 150. And legendary, the orange here are always 200. It's kind of a curious system.
to see you again.
And
Farewell
I
for
don't
now.
know if I like it or not. I'm a little undecided. Simply because when we pick up an item, if it's not better than what we have on, it immediately becomes a cosmetic, which I do like. And then we just sell it, which is also fine. But I kind of
when I'd see you again.
want to check his shop really quick. Chopping station, dung composter. See, what we don't know is if the dung is a permanent thing or a temporary thing. I want to get the one with 5 small pots. There it is. 5 small pots.
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there?
Potion crafting. Potting table, potting table, potting table. We don't really need to make potions. But we like the option. I think we're going to grab the T-shaped table
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is
in
there?
one of... I'm just buying everything. We're kind of a menace. We're going to hold off. We're going to hold off.
Let me know if there's anything
Keep a
else
little
I can
spending
do
money
to
in our
help.
pocket. But I want to get that potting table set up. I want to see what that looks like, how that performs. Because I think there's a real... Oops, where's the map? I think there's a real possibility that the hopping pots have kind of solved all of our potion needs in a lot of ways. It's unclear if that's true or not. We're going to find out, though.
Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Hey, thanks, Deke. Where is he? Is he on the balcony? Oh, there he is. He's in the darkness here. All right. So let's quick harvest this mandrake, fluxweed, and venomous tentacula. Our tool wheels are full, so we can no longer harvest more of these. We can only keep 12. I want to point this out. They do 10 a pop, these moonstone guys. And the hopping pots, we got focus potions and focus potions. Love to see it. All right. We will respec our wheel here. Oops. That should be good. So let's just get rid of that guy there for a second. And let's go ahead and put down that third hopping pot if we can. Now, the hard thing I discovered here is that if they make a potion that we're full on, the only thing we can do is destroy the hopping pot and try again. But they will just randomly spawn potions. Why would we ever need the craft one? As again, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus the healing potions. So what, a 1 in 6 chance that we get a potion we need? Like with 3 of them, It's a pretty good roll. All right. We got some new stuff, though. Let's see how we do this. And one of these. Let's check out the potion crafting stuff first. So we have this large T-shaped table, which is very expensive to make. So it looks like we could brew 3 potions at once. I love that very much. We're going to wait to build that for the moment. Instead, I would prefer to get down the 5 small pot. Look at that. We can put down 7 total potting tables. Look at that. That's pretty wild. Oops. Like, it's big enough. Maybe we need to get to another space, huh? We have more room. We're just not utilizing it right now. Which one do we like? I kind of like that one. I don't like the squareness of this one. I like this one because it has good drawers and there's no open flame, but it's a little busy on top. I like this one. Let's pick a fun color. How about this green? That's not bad. Let's go with that. That's fine. All right, now we should be able to plant all the small stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are only 4 small things, so this is way overkill then. So there's Dittany. Sweet. Mandrake. Knotgrass, and that's everything. Which means we are going to poof this table. We need to empty the pot. There we are, and we'll give it a go. There it is. I wonder why it's a table of 5 when there's only 4 small things. Probably not a big deal. We won't overthink it. And then, I guess it didn't really matter that we just got a singular pot. Because we could have just put down another double if we could afford it. For the moment we cannot. So let's just leave it, I guess, right in the middle of the way. For now, we'll just plop that there. So here we're growing fluxweed. Here we have venomous tentacula, which we need to do a better job of using. Shrivel fig. Now, I guess to save on space, we could have done this in a medium, huh? That's interesting. I didn't really thought about that. Now, there's one thing we apparently don't have, which I forgot about, which is the dogweed and death cap, which is just up this way. Let's quick grab that since we have a little spending money. It's kind of wild, like how quickly we spent it all. But I'm kind of hoping that maybe there is a
Revelio.
Can we get this one quick? There's nothing in here. Oh, locked. This is probably a quest thing. See, it just says locked. It doesn't say like what level of our unlocking spell we need. It's just locked. That's my clue. That's my clue that it is a... hold on. That's not right. One of these. One of these. One of these. And one of these. There we go. That's my clue that it is a... how do we get up there? Ooh. It's a quest store of some kind. That's how the Honeydew store was. We could absolutely... ooh, ooh. You see nothing? Got it. Quick 500. Love that. Oh, hey, wait. We found the thing. No way.
Lumos.
Wasn't there one, like, right here?
Revelio.
In the shop. Of course, it's in the shop. Again.
Lumos.
You start climbing, you put your wand down, and then you lose the little dude.
Have a look around. I'll be with you in just a
Oh,
minute.
please tell me this is the one. Five more to go in Hogsmeade. Awesome.
Revelio.
All right, quick question. Chinese
Good for you.
chopping
Get all those
cabbages.
foul goblins out. Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase.
Thanks.
Tell you'll go far.
All right, let's go to our quest log. Attend Beast class. But we also can learn Descendo if we attend Divination class. Let's go to our first Divination class. This is, I believe, Natty's mother, who not only sent us out to, like, kill a troll. Like, her first task was, like, kill a troll and then embarrass him. Rip his club out of his
Keep an
hand.
eye
And
on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio.
is there a gobstone around here? There it is.
Accio. Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Isn't that cool the way this, like, little ladder magic's down? Good thing we don't have to carry any books. My goodness.
Revelio.
Let's change into a more...
Accio.
Where are these things?
Levioso.
Nothing. Okay. Let's change into a little more appropriate school uniform, maybe.
Revelio.
This is cozy. This little, like, nook here in the classroom. Ah, good first impressions. Perfect. It's our first divination class. Hopefully no one sees the grim. You can advance time by accessing the map and pressing bloop. Okay, one bloop. From the world map. I think part of the robes is, part of the whole robes thing is beyond, like, maybe tradition. But I think in addition, it's probably ignoring the tradition and ignoring the whole helping the students, like, recognize, you know, their group, right? And keeping them together and whatnot. I think in addition, there's also some manner of protection to it, right? Because, you know, spells do explode. We do have, you know, potions go poof. And it's probably just good to have some barrier between your skin, your body, your person, and the insanity of magic that's being thrown around. Now, wearing a three-piece suit and a tie underneath an overcoat of a robe, it must be very chilly.
Nice, so knowledgeable.
Revelio.
All right, let's go chat with the professor. Excuse us.
I hope those assignments were
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now,
Classic.
as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, I am curious. Based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come, what do you see in your own future?
Oh my goodness, what? I'm not sure.
I honestly don't know, Professor.
At times, the future is murky to us all. As with rippling water, one must wait for things to settle before the reflection becomes clear. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things.
Hey, that was nice.
Channel your magic towards your targets.
Here we go.
You have it. Now, why not practice the new spell on the training dummy?
I didn't really want to, but we will.
Descender. Excellent.
Yo.
I think you have it.
It just flattened that dummy. Descendo is a force spell that moves objects downward and slams enemy to the ground, causing a shockwave. Out of curiosity, is there a buff to Descendo? Here it comes. Bombardo. Descendo creates a damaging shockwave around your target. Let's see that again. I like how quick of a cast it was. So, for example, watch. Descendo.
At some point, you must stop preparing and put your newly honed skills to the test.
But here's
Outside of the
Levioso.
classroom.
We lift things up. Ready? Watch how much longer this takes.
Levioso!
Okay, it might be about the exact same, and it's just the placebo effect. Can we chat?
Professor, do you have a moment?
I do.
How did you come to teach the divination, right? Kind of a unique one.
I was wondering how you decided to teach divination.
The art of divination is an important yet often misunderstood branch of magic. Those of us who possess the sight are rare, and, as is often the case with the unique among us, we can frequently be misread, even feared. When I was granted the opportunity to teach others about my gift and the good it can do, I was most grateful.
I see. Natty told me that you and she moved here from Uganda, where she had attended Wagadu.
Yes, Natsai and I both loved Uganda and Wagadu, but we are happily settled here now. I had foreseen such a change, but did not know the details until it occurred. I was glad of the outcome. You would be wise to remember that the consequences of our actions are complex. And so, divining what is to come is not as simple as gazing into a crystal ball or studying the bottom of a teacup.
I'm not sure I really believe that one can see the future.
We often do not believe in what we ourselves have not seen. I should hope that you will open your mind. You are a student at Hogwarts, after all. It cannot have escaped you that we in the Wizarding world are forever navigating the seemingly inexplicable.
Of course, Professor.
Now, I know that we both have places to be. Not because I have the sight, mind you, but because I am a professor and you are a student. I have enjoyed our conversation.
Okay, then. That's that. Back to Adventure Time. Change out of our class clothes. My goodness. I kind of forgot what we were wearing. I think it was this one. Ha-ha! All right. Where does that actually get us with things? We picked up something in our inventory. I don't see it. Whatever it is, it's gone. Okay. And that moved our collection forward a bit. I assume because of the chomping cabbages. I'm a little unsure. What was the new enemy we fought? There it is. Ashwinder Executioner. Disarming them with Expelliarmus as they prepare to cast their lightning spell will cause them to lose control of the spell, and it may self-destruct. Slowing down these wizards while they are conjuring lightning will keep that lightning striking longer, providing an opportunity to launch other enemies into the lightning. Interesting. Ashwinder Assassin, they can summon Inferni. Huh. Yeah, we learned that one out pretty quick. Always thankful to have a little fire on hand for moments like that. Okay, is everybody happy here? Nope, challenges. Got to cross these off. What is this one? Defeat Dark Wizards. Done. Dragonhide Protector Cloak? What? We've got to look at that. I believe gear. No, hold on. It's got to be here. Let's take a look at this. Dragonhide Cloak. Boom. Oh, wow. It's more than a cloak. It's like a full trench coat jacket. Look at the big split down the middle here for brooms. Like now that we've jumped on a broom, you can't unsee like the size of this split. Yeah, I was not expecting this to be a full coat. Very cool. How are we doing here? No, return the Gareth. Let him know that we got his thing. He asked us to sneak in the Honeydukes, right? Which we did. He's got some kind of an experiment that he thinks would benefit. I don't know if you noticed this. Snake, Slytherin, right? Eagle, or Raven, Ravenclaw, Lion, Gryffindor, and, Honey Badger, Hufflepuff. Might not be a honey badger. It might just be a badger. It's fine. All right, Sebastian. I do kind of wish as quest progressed, these gems actually changed a little bit of their points. I think that'd be nice. Hey, we got the stuff.
Again. Were you able to get to Honeydukes?
Oh, yeah.
Hello, Gareth. I have those dried billywigs things.
You got them? Incredible.
Happy to help. Here you go.
This is brilliant. Can't wait to get started. Thank you again. I'll let you know when I've brewed my first batch of fizzing whiz-beer.
You might have noticed there's always a choice to, like, give people a hassle, right? They're yours for a price, but there's no consequence to it. There's no, like, change in outcome in a meaningful way. So we just almost always pick just the top option because it's there, but it doesn't, like, significantly... What do we got? Oh, leprechaun hat. Nice. Not really my style, but that's all right. And quest. And I think it's any of these of note. No. 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 Let's go to Beast class. I just want to make sure we were kind of... Wait a second. Really quick. I want to see who this is. Nerdia Roberts. I want this waypoint on the Flu Network here. We've like somehow just missed it numerous times, and I don't really know how that's possible. Is it's like right there.
Any news about the dragon?
Dragon near Pitford. There we go. Oh, dragon near Before we go, we probably have something in that we can collect. Hopefully the moonstones. These will be our preference here. Awesome. All right, look at this. Aruda's potion, maximum potion, thunder brew. Awesome. Kidney leaves, mallow sweet, mandrake, knotgrass. 58 seconds here. Pluck sweet is done. Legend. When this one's done, we will actually cook the table and put down another double. There is more space, to be clear. We have this whole other side, but I don't want to have to run this far every single time just to get potions. What was the other thing I was going to mention? Hopping pots. I like the way they... I like the idea of them. But this is one of the things that feels like a little too strong. Obviously, it's random. So we could just get 3 health potions and cry. But they're just a little too good. These make a lot of sense to me. I was expecting to get like 2 or 5. 10 is fantastic. Love that. All right, shriveling fig. Let's go ahead, empty pot. And then we will smoke it. And we're going to build a second one of these yellow ones. Because I believe we have the juice for it now. Yes, we do. Is there any reason it can't just go right next to it? No. Awesome. A little messy, but should just get it done. 1 large pot, and we will put in the shrivel fig. And we'll put the chomping cabbage here. Medium for the Chinese, medium for the shrivel fig. So there's actually only 2 that need the large and 4 that need the small. So we could have just gotten a medium one here. Oh, we just put the same thing twice. Of course we did. Might have been worth doing that. Not sure. We need to do a better job of using them. I don't think we always remember that we have like, 12 of these, 9 of these, a couple other potions around that we could really be using. And the Tenacious Tentacula, it shoots acid, and I think it also like breaks shields and stuff. Like, it's actually kind of intense how, I say good it is, but that's not quite the idea, but just how useful, I think. We just forget to put it down like every single time, always. Beast class. This is one of those classes that I've been super looking forward to. I think it is a really... What is this? How do we actually like... Grand staircase? How do we get outside? Library annex is probably fine. What is this? But is that really the only way out? South wing, secret room, great hall. None of these really... Oh, there it is. Bell tower. Similar to flying class, is one of those classes I was like super excited to go to for the first time, the beast class. I think it's just really going to be special. All right. These. What does this one do? Flippy endo. Okay. We will see how that goes for us. On the way to beast class. One of my most anticipated classes. One of the last ones One of the last classes for us to attend. Oh, it is here. Remember I said, like, man, this seems like it's a classroom.
Revelio.
Hold on. Let's bust this place open.
Aloha Mora.
One of two. Two of two. Lock done. Perfect. Now, the other door had a lock. Can you see that over there? It's gone as well. Once you unlock one door in the house, you get them all. I love that. Some conversation about a puffkin or something. Some checkered gloves. 49 gold.
What do we have here? A demiguise.
Really? Oh, it'll need to be night to grab this bad boy. Let's, we'll come back. No, we won't. We're here now. It's not like a
demiguise.
Like a crazy long load. Got him. The end. And they lived happily ever after. Peace class. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Revelio.
Yup. It shows there's one more chest, but looks like it's outside. I think it's an eyeball chest. Oh, it was locked in here. I forgot. We saw this before. Oh, there it is. Oh.
Revelio.
Solar protection glasses. Oh, yeah, that's what we needed. We found the jury call. Hold on, don't these things teleport? Or turn invisible? We found a Kneasel. What's a Kneasel? We found a puffer skin. Kind of hop around. Little magic devils. All right. Let's see what is in store for us. Wait a second. Was there something there?
Revelio.
There is. Look, look. It's flying slow around the building.
Accio.
Ha! That's tough. That is tough to get 50 of those pages. 50 more, right? We already have like 50. All right. Beast class. Here we go.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe.
Oh! Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here. You can practice on Jeremy.
And a lot of the Hogwarts teachers here in North Scotland have distinctive
You can use my brush. Just be gentle.
Asian accents, right?
Thoughts.
Like the moon guy said he was from South Korea. The flying teacher said Japan. All right. The beast spreading brush is used to nurture a magical beast. Oh, wow. A brush that can be used to groom the beast. Uh-oh. Here we go. And that was how I spent a point a talent point on another bar, the Beast Bar. They got me, man. Scrub-a-dub-a-dub, one happy little...
That's lovely. I'm sure he feels
fluff
much
ball.
better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed?
Okay, new item unlocked, beast feed. Food to feed the beasts. Who doesn't love beast feed? Sign me up. I'd like some.
What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's
Killing
good
it.
news.
Killing him.
He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Kneazles in the farthest pen?
Kneazles?
This way. The Kneazles are over here.
I'm allergic to Kneazles. I don't know. Oh, they're like big cats. Sure, why not? I can't believe they stay in that little pen.
Oh, couple of Kneazle whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least.
Dude.
Enough to buy something from Honeydukes.
Don't do it.
Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone.
Her name is Persephone.
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Kneazles just as you did with Gerald.
Look, they're happy. Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry.
Now.
Kind of blasted one of them. How are we doing? One, two, nope. 1, 2, 3. Got him. All right. 3 Kneazles. Hi.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives.
Oh, okay.
Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other 5th years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Oh, boy.
Hey, over here. Come on.
Where'd that come from? Ah! What's up, Poppy?
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I
Oh my
couldn't stand there
goodness.
and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet. In the forest.
The Forbidden Forest?
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise.
You think she's got some creature she's keeping out here?
Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
It is unseasonably
Where are
dry.
you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead.
What do you think it is? I think it's some kind of beast, right? Something that she... Oh. Can't...
Stand back.
Something smart enough to respond to a whistle? Whoa. I don't think we're equipped to handle this.
Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them.
Oh, please don't kill us.
I knew it. I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody.
Huh. Yeah, how would we know? Wonder how heavy that thing is. Like, does it fly on magic or logic, right? Like, are the bones hollow? Does it have bones? Some kind of fake bone?
What did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back.
How old is Poppy?
Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
I guess the hard thing with poachers is it's until they're doing the bad thing, like, it's not a crime to exist outside of that, right? Like, they can go get their groceries, you know?
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on.
Yo, Poppy,
what
chill.
they're doing.
Poppy is a little too brave, huh? So we're a fifth year, and most of our classes, if not all of them, have been with other fifth years, so I assume that Poppy is in our grade.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Interesting. What actually has changed for us? I don't think there's any other dialogue with Poppy. No. Is there any reason?
Hello, friend. I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can. I would like your help with something.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts, and she hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
Now
the third one.
Attended Beasts class, I've asked Deke to
Revelio.
further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
Oh, all the animals here are gone.
I've not
A
heard from my
fourth
Uncle
one?
Roland in quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
Aren't we popular? Huh. Uncle Roland, a sick sister, room of requirements, Deke. Wait, can we talk to the professor here for a minute? No, she's living her life. Okay. I wanted to get the backstory. A lot of these professors have a fun backstory. It's kind of surprising here in northern Scotland just how multicultural this school is. But I suppose it kind of makes sense. They're trying to catch the stained glass. See if we recognize anyone here. So I assume these are the four founders. With the sword there on the right, Gryffindor, Snake in the green on the left, Slytherin. Left would be Ravenclaw with her diadem. Sure, why not? And then the Hufflepuff lady there with her cup, Helga. And then here I'm guessing is an important wizard of some kind. Let's assume Merlin, why not? And this could be King Arthur with his knights. A little tough to tell, but they're all putting their wands together. Just that kind of party. Is there another side of this building with that stained glass we can see? Or maybe? I don't know if we'll get dismounted here. Can we land in the Transfiguration courtyard? Can we? Hold on.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Does that mean there's one here we missed? I think we actually can land here. Well, it's good to know the Transfiguration courtyard is a fly zone. Yeah, we could totally just take off from here. That is a surprise. I don't actually see the gobstone anywhere here. A little suspicious. He says that like that every time we fly over. It makes me think we missed it. Maybe it's just on the other side here. Not seeing it. Huh. Maybe just a reminder of like, hey, don't forget about the gobstones, right? Check our quest log here for a moment. Ooh. Let's talk to Adelaide. We might not do it just yet, but I want to see what she's on about. And she's right here, right? We're here.
Hello, Adelaide. I received your owl.
Thank you for coming. You see, my Uncle Roland is a metal trader who's quite well known in the goblin community. He normally sends me owls every week when he's on his business travels. In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins, Ranrock's loyalists. It's been ages since that owl and I'm worried. What with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumours that goblins may have been involved, well, I'm fearing the worst. Should I be worried about my uncle, or am I overthinking this?
I think a little of both. I think this is an okay time to be worried about your uncle. Maybe you are overthinking, but this seems like a reasonable amount of worry.
I think you're right to be concerned, Adelaide. Your uncle may be in trouble.
You're much more understanding than Professor Weasley. She heard I was going to look for him and forbade me from leaving the grounds. She's convinced he can handle himself, but I can't concentrate on anything until I know he's all right. Could you try to find out for me? From what I hear, you're almost as adventurous as Uncle Roland.
Man, that is a big ask. She's like, hey, my uncle, the experienced adventurer, has put himself into a lot of danger recently. And with the current political climate and the Goblin Revolution Rebellion happening, he just went to go trade with them. Can we hear a little bit more about your uncle's business with the goblins? We're going to help, but like, ooh.
Has your uncle traded with many goblins?
Yes, for ages. Even speaks gobbledygook. But he only recently mentioned Ranrock's lot, insisting the galleons were worth the risk. He does it for me. Between robes and supplies, attending Hogwarts costs a fair sickle. And besides that, Uncle Roland has expensive taste. He's sacrificed so much for me over the years. I promised him that as soon as I finish Hogwarts, I shall be the one taking care of him.
That's a big promise. How close are you and your uncle?
I take it you and your uncle are close.
We are. My mother died when I was born, and I lost my father when I was 5. Uncle Roland's looked after me for as long as I can remember. He knows I get anxious when he travels, and that's why he sends me all the owls, to let me know that he's all right.
It was nice she had someone. We'll see what we can do to help.
I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide.
Thank you. He's very thorough in his record keeping, notes all his trades in a journal, makes maps. In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He planned to set up camp north of here. I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Thank you again for any help you can provide.
Yeah, this probably does tie into things quite nicely.
What have you got yourself into?
Is Uncle Roland here?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Okay. Is there one here?
Revelio.
Or do we just say that every time we're at the fountain? Maybe there's one in the tree? I'm not seeing anything, dude. He's got to stop saying that and just calm himself down a little bit. I'll tell you what. All that being said, I do think the uncle being in trouble is worth us looking into. We do get into just quite a bit of trouble all by our little self. You know, she wasn't wrong to say, I hear you're quite the adventurer.
Revelio.
This led to a staircase? What are those statues again? We still don't know what they do. We've yet to learn how to like interact with these statues. Unless we have, we just don't know it. I do think though we want to grab a third bar just for beast taming. I think that's probably going to be optimal. Since we're going to need a beast brush and beast bites. I'm still getting jealous about beast bites. That sound delicious.
High places around the school for Zenobia's
on screen right now is the series playlist and the next episode. I'll see you there.